Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do some more work on the VW Bug. We got it turnkey from the last video. Now we got great reliability for starting. So today we're going to actually do some maintenance and get the oil changed. I bought some plugs as well too, and then I also got a can of Seafoam together with 5 gallons of fresh gas. As one of the things we're noticing from the fuel filter is there's quite a lot of varnish that still keeps coming to the back of the engine. So that's what's set for today's video. Stay tuned. We're going to start with the plugs first and take those out. Pretty easy access for this. There is some cardboard here from the inside of the motor on the other side that makes it a little bit more challenging to get at, but this is pretty easy peasy stuff. So we'll just quickly take these out, see what they look like. And I think what this is going to do is help get it to turn over a little better, because I took one of these out when I was originally trying to start the car and it was pretty gunked up. So spark plugs are cheap, and yeah, so those are pretty black. Original Bosch Supers though, so that's kind of cool. So yeah, let's start changing these out here. So I looked online to see if they had Bosch Supers, and I didn't see that they did. So these look right. I gotta take this top off of these plugs here, so I gotta get a plier. Just like that. That's so that the I think what we'll do is end up hand threading these in there just to start. There we go. Can never be too careful with putting plugs in. You just want to put them on with as much as you can without using tools. At least a ratchet. So, and they'll just kind of tighten it down a little bit. Just enough to crush the washer. Okay. So that's one. Back one. So the plug wires look somewhat newer. The cap and rotor I looked at, and they're kind of checked. So that's something else that we'll replace eventually here too, along with the points. Okay, so that's it for the plugs. Now, I think what I'm going to try to do is start the motor up, get a little bit of heat in it, and then we'll go into doing the oil change. So I wanted to get at least a little bit of warmth in the motor to get the oil flowing. So let's do that next. Smoother.
Now it's
Challenge is the gas though. I just choked it out. So I think the carburetor is up for rebuild next. Hey guys. So we got the plugs in, started the motor up, had to prime the bowl again to get the car to start. And then I couldn't keep it running. So what I'm finding is that the fuel filter is not building any fuel pressure. So I quickly popped off the front wheel just to check to make sure no contaminants were plugging the front of the tank from the last video. And this tells me everything from the line going back to the car is not building any pressure into this, which goes into the bowl. So I'm suspicious about the fuel pump, and we're going to take that off and see if that's the case. Okay, there's the gasket down there. That's got a push rod. It looks like some silicone. That's literally what, so, I mean, that's positive. That's actually pumping. So that makes me suspicious then. If we're getting gas to move while we're doing that, that's positive. So that starts to raise questions. Is this line from front to back restricted by something? See, this has got a weep hole in it too. So typically if this would go bad, then that would start leaking.
yeah.
Okay. So that's good. It's good that that's leaking because that tells me that the tank is that's direct from the tank. So if that's direct from the tank, and there's that rubber line there, and that rubber line goes here to right here, nothing's flowing through that. Okay guys, we're going to put some of this magical Seafoam in it, and this is going to help, I think, clean up the fuel system a lot. So I'm going to top this off. This has got something called naphtha in it, but it's definitely good for these older cars as they've been sitting. It also helps to ensure that the gas doesn't break down. So that's in there, and then we're going to throw in 5 gallons of fresh gas. I feel like I'm in NASCAR doing a quick pit stop with the race car and getting it back out on the track. So reviving cars is about getting things regular again, getting all the old fluids, contaminants out of the system, because all these things break down, like fuel probably being one of the worst. And that oil really had a lot of residue and contaminants floating around in it, so you know, everything breaks down, wants to go back to the where it came from, back to the earth. So okay, we finally got it to idle smoother. I think it just needs some run to get some regularity in it. I did a lot of work trying to clean up. I took the fuel pump off, cleaned it all out with gum out, just squeezing. It seems like it was little orange stuff came out of it, so probably more gunk in there. But it seems like it's idling nice. The fuel is nice and clear now. So it's got a smoother lope to it with the new plug. I'll get the heat in the motor, so let's change the oil next. Alright guys, so here's what we got up against us. So this is the drain plug, and it's definitely warm. So we're gonna get, there we go, get that oil out of there. And then we'll take the strainer off and do that next. So there is quite a lot of oil seepage underneath the car here, so we're going to definitely do some cleaning in some future videos too. Start cracking these oils too. Okay, so we got things kind of cleaned up. We got the new gasket set. I got this clean. Got the strainer clean as well. So now we can put a gasket on each side. I did find one gasket on one side, but we're gonna get that squared away too. So, okay. I believe the specification is 2.5 quarts, right? So I'm putting some 10W30 in it. A little bit more. That's about half. So pretty dark. Definitely worthwhile for a change. Looks like quite a bit of oil actually. So let's get some heat in it and start it up. That starts right up. Let's go. Okay, so that already sounds like it's running. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Lots of work just trying to get this thing to run regularly, getting all the junk and crud out of it. Got the oil done, got the spark plugs changed. Next thing we'll do is clean the thing up, take it out, give it a good wash. Got some cleaners to take care of a lot of the grime, so I think we'll make it a cleaning video next time. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe below if you haven't already, and thanks for watching. Peace.